This is my family, my wife, my children, a couple of my only two grandchildren. And we just wanted to tell you happy holidays this season. 2020 has been quite a year for all of us, and if he's taught us a lot, it's to keep our families close and to love each other and take care of each other. So with more than 20 holidays between November 1st and January 1st in the United States, we wanted to wish all of you and yours happy holidays, and just remember to love each other, keep each other safe, keep each other close. We're all in this together. All right, happy holidays. We love you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Okay, so when I was young, for years, I thought the Christmas tree could talk. Apparently, my dad would place a tape recorder under the tree, anticipating what I was going to say and help lead comments. And when I would come down for Christmas, the tree was talking to me. I would sit there and have a conversation with the tree, and for years I thought it could talk, and that was one of my favorite memories from growing up.
Folks, welcome to the holiday special. Now, if you know me, you know I like to throw get-togethers. I like to have parties. Well, this is my version of this year's holiday party. So obviously we can't get together. We can't have a bunch of people indoors swapping stories and cocktails. So this is my version of that. So what are you going to see? So a lot of the clips here are actually pre-pandemic because I wanted to have a big supper club. I wanted tuxedos and martinis and people singing songs. Sadly, can't do that now. So I went through and some amazing folks gave clips, offered up clips like Noche is just a jewel here in Des Moines. And Tina Haas-Findlay and the owner Max Wellman are going to do an original Christmas song for you on stage in suits and beautiful clothes and live instruments. So that's a little later in the show. We're also the first thing we're going to send you is out to Los Angeles, the recording of a brand new Christmas album. It's called Christmas Lights. Eckhart and Torres are the composers. They got some of the best musicians out there, people who play with Ringo Starr and Don Henley and the whole list. That's an amazing group of musicians. That was filmed pre-pandemic as well out in California. Give a little taste of California sunshine with all this white stuff flying around. Also going to show former SNL cast member Gary Kroeger and his son Chris they're gonna do their impression of Bing Crosby and David Bowie. And I think that it's a little later in the program. But folks, if you like what you're seeing, throw a tip in the digital tip jar. It's just Venmo at Brent Roske. But I wanted to do something special. I wanted to do something for the holidays. This is my way of inviting you to the holiday party. Next year, we'll have a big blowout. But this year, let's do what we can. Nobody's happy about social distancing. You know, they asked if I was going to take the vaccine. Begrudgingly, I said, yes, I'll be doing it. But let's do what we can to help out and get through this as quick as we can. So I'm wishing you a happy holiday season. Let's take a look here. Los Angeles, the recording of Christmas Lights, the brand new album. Let's take a look.
Just yesterday, we had Greg Bissonette, one of the most well-respected drummers around, and you know he's currently on tour with Ringo Starr and everybody.
You can unwrap all her
Yeah, man.
Nice.
That's really
gonna be
cool.
great.
I've almost got my chart. First take through, I'll do like blue Sharpie. Then Mike might have some ideas, so I'll go orange. And then I'll go black for Brent's ideas. Frank might say, yeah, I got to crash on one there. I'll be green.
In some of those breaks too, you know, like there's a little Gene Krupa type of the real just simple.
Yeah, you got it. It's the most wonderful time, Brent, of the year.
Being out here in Hollywood, a lot of times everything is just about money, and this is a project that I'm very happy to be a part of because it does give back. There's a philanthropic angle to it.
We'll cuddle up next to the Christmas tree.
I began working for Cirque du Soleil when I was 13. I started on a show called Kidam, and I was the lead singer and character in the show, and I toured all of North America and Japan. And since then, I have worked on for different touring shows and a resident show.
I've waited so long just for you to come home. It's Christmas time. I can't wait no more.
Yeah, I want to thank you, dear old Santa. Thank you, old Saint Nick. Thanks to old Kris Kringle, I got my Christmas wish.
And all this different talent for whatever particular genre, and it's really exciting. It's great to see how some of this stuff, when we start out, you know, just on a piece of paper, and then all of a sudden it's produced and we're in the studio and you're hearing it. It's just really magical.
You can unwrap all of me.
Folks, thanks for watching so far. Don't go anywhere, because after the break, Dr. Franz Whitfield here came all the way down from Waterloo to visit with us today. He's going to talk about Christmas memories, a special Christmas lesson, and a story about Randy Macho Man Savage, which I was a big fan of back in the day. Right after these messages on the Roske Holiday Special. Don't go anywhere.
When you think Des Moines and art, you may say, isn't that where they have that world-famous State Fair butter cow? Yes, we do. Thanks for asking. But we also have a lot of non-dairy art, too. I mean, if the curators of the Papa John Sculpture Park, located in downtown Des Moines, were only concerned with highly churned bovines, how could they have put together these 29 public works of art, including the Nomad, which is one of the most selfied spots in the state? And what do Broadway producers think when they think Des Moines and art?
They think of a place where record-setting crowds from across the country show up to see world-class theater.
And that's why Book of Mormon, Dear Evan Hansen, and Hamilton all made sure that the Des Moines Civic Center was an early stop on their first U.S. tours. Rose me. We're a community that supports local artists with spaces like this one, home to 65 different artist studios that elevate our artists and make art accessible to everyone. Think natural beauty, because in Des Moines, even our plants are artful. And so is our food. Thanks to James Beard nominated chefs and over 1,000 locally owned restaurants. It's better. And with one of the top art festivals in the country, a vibrant arts center, awesome galleries, and a 6-mile downtown art route, there's literally art on every corner. So whether you prefer the Nomad at the Sculpture Park or the Butter Cow at the Iowa State Fair, our art scene has something for everyone, assuring that while taste is subjective, we'll never go out of style. Des Moines, the S's are silent, our art scene is bold. Oh yeah. Can I have a fork? I don't have a fork.
Hello Brent, and hello to the good people of Iowa. UK calling. I'm in a little fishing village in the southeast of England called Leigh-on-Sea. Think of it as Sag Harbor, but with Cockney accents, and you won't go far wrong. So I'm here to wish you a happy Hanukkah and a Merry Christmas. I also want to tell you how Brent and I met. We were both invited to a costume party about 10 years ago in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, the woman who was holding the party changed her mind. Cut to Brent and I standing in the corner of a very large room, dressed as something out of The Great Gatsby, surrounded by people in jeans and t-shirts. So that was a bonding experience. But anyway, it's been the most challenging year, it really has for everybody I know. Lockdown was hard, although I decided to publish my book, Ryan is Ready For You Now, The Ultimate Guide to Interviewing a Celebrity. I had to do something to fill my days, and I'm really pleased with the way it came out. It was a positive, but hopefully moving forward we can all enjoy the holidays and with our loved ones, even if it's in person or on Zoom, and hope that 2021 is a better year for everybody. In the meantime, I am going to treat myself to a little cup of English breakfast tea, and then I'm going to go and call the Queen. So happy holidays, everyone.
Hello everyone, my wife Ann and I would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa,
Feliz Natal.
or whatever you celebrate. We're here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. My name's Rob Joswiak and I met Brent 18 years ago when I was an intern at NBC Studios in Burbank, California, and have watched Brent pretty much interview every important person in America since, and all his success in Iowa. So happy holidays to everybody back home, and here is to a much better 2021.
We wanted to say to all your Iowan friends, happy holidays. So,
and stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, and 6 feet distance. Just remember, every life matters. Our life matters, your life matters. And it is a great holiday to be alive. And I love my friendship with Brent very much. And congratulations to his wife and his beautiful daughter and the dog. You guys, that was a great photo today on Facebook. So we just want to wish you the best.
Hi everyone, this is Joey Dreeland from Burbank, California. Wanting to wish everybody out there in the United States, England and Ireland a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and be safe everyone.
Hey everybody, my daughter Taylor and I. Hi! We want to wish you, Brent, your family, your loved ones, all of your viewers, a very healthy and happy holiday season. And you know, Brent, after knowing you for 3.5 decades, I think we're due for a little bit of coffee soon, right?
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Wishing you all out there a glimmer of candles, a go of holy chants and contentments, and happiness today, tomorrow, and forever. Have a happy, safe, and healthy holiday.
Merry Christmas from my family to yours. I am thankful for my friends, my family, and even my silly cat. Happy holidays!
Season's greetings from Santa Monica, California. My name's Jeff Bragg. I'm down in the sand in beautiful Santa Monica, down by the pier. If you can see the Ferris wheel and all that roller coaster and all that good stuff. Anyway, just wanted to wish everybody in Iowa happy holidays. Merry Christmas if that's your thing. If not, however you celebrate it, I hope it's a good one and that 2021 brings everybody good stuff. And that's it. Thanks, Brent, and say hi to the fam for me. We'll see you soon.
I remember it was a Christmas. I was a young Marquez. You know what I mean? I wasn't as fly as I am right now. I didn't get anything for Christmas. But when I say I didn't get nothing for Christmas, I mean like I got to my grandmama's house and then I got some socks and whatnot. You feel me? It was one of those. And the point of that is, you don't actually need none of that stuff that you want. Just stay focused, you know what I'm saying? Don't let things derail you. Everything will work out.
When December comes and Yuletide stars are all aglow, smiling faces, hopeful graces, everywhere I go. I wonder as I wonder how life could be so blessed. It may not be our first Noel, but it might just be the best. I wish you all the blessings that your heart can hold. Holiday songs and warm embracing when your world grows cold. More than the old December tidings, it's a sweet forever song. I wish you peace and joy and love and Christmas all year long. I wish you peace and joy and love and Christmas all
Ankeny, Iowa.
My fondest memories is actually back to my birth. I was born in El Paso, Texas, and had an unusual birth. My mother passed away 3 days after I was born, and my father, my biological father, had left my mother, and so I was all alone. And my grandparents came from Des Moines, Iowa, and got me and raised me here in Des Moines. And I was a spoiled kid. I had no brothers or sisters, and got everything that I wanted. I finally remember my grandparents taking me to the Target here as a child, and always seeing Santa Claus every year into the store. And so I'll always remember that. Hulk Hogan was one of my favorite wrestlers in the WWF. And I remember wanting this specific toy at the store and said, this is something that I really want. And so when I told them what I wanted, I just expected that I was going to get this specific toy for Christmas. And then when Christmas Day came, I opened up the present and it was not the Hulk Hogan toy. And I was so upset. I made a fuss. Even worse, it was a Macho Man Randy Savage toy, which I really didn't care for too much because Hulk Hogan was my favorite wrestler. And I was so upset that they didn't give me what I wanted. I remember my grandparents sitting me down and telling me what the true meaning of Christmas was, and they told me two things. The first thing they told me is that Christmas is about remembering Jesus' birth and how we're alive and how we're blessed because of his birth. An unknown source once said that Christ was content being born in a stable so that we could have a mansion in heaven when we die. Jesus made sacrifices for us, not just throughout the journey of his life, but even in the boundaries of his birth. And then the second and last thing that my grandparents taught me was the importance of serving others. And I remember when I was a child, my godmother would take me to the Shriners here in Des Moines every Christmas, and we would feed meals and serve meals to the elderly, and we would serve them to the less fortunate. And one of the things that my godmother taught me and my grandparents taught me is that, you know, it may be you one day. And so one of the things that I would say in closing is that if I could leave one thing with you today, you may get everything that your heart's desire for Christmas. It may be a new car, it may be clothes, it may be money, but the best gift that we could ever have is Jesus. And that's a gift that you have access to 365 days a year.
Holidays to me growing up, it was all around having a big family. And my grandparents live in a farmhouse in southern Iowa. My grandma is still in the same farmhouse at 98 years old. And the house seemed huge when I was little, but it is not. And my mom has a large family, being the youngest of 6, every sibling having 3 or 4 kids of their own. And so just my big Christmas memories are a packed farmhouse, sitting under the tables, playing with my cousins, and just everyone playing cards, opening gifts, just having a great time. So I hope everyone watching is able to spend time with the people that are important to them this Christmas. 2020 has been a challenging time for gatherings, and whatever way that we are able to right now celebrate and be together, we'll take it, because it's been a challenging year, and I think everyone's excited to get to the next.
Hey guys, it's Victoria here from Cycle Bar Jordan Creek, located in the heart of West Des Moines, Iowa on Jordan Creek Parkway. We understand during the crazy times, taking care of ourselves both mentally and physically can be a bit of a challenge in the chaos. So I'm here today to share some at-home fitness tips to keep you moving during the holiday season.
Create a schedule. It's important to set aside time for your workouts so that you are able to eliminate distractions and hold yourself accountable to staying committed to your fitness goals. Create space. This means setting up a designated space in your apartment, home, or wherever you are to make the most of your at-home workouts. Make use out of items at home for your workouts. Save money by utilizing standard household items at your house for different movements. For example, chairs are great for tricep dips, and paper plates are great on hard surfaces for sliding plank movements.
We'd love for you to come and check out our awesome community and studio here at Cycle Bar Jordan Creek.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Santa just wanted to stop, take a little time out of his very busy schedule. I want you to know Christmas is coming. It will be here in a few days. And please, you guys, quit fighting with each other. There's entirely too much of that going on. So from everybody up at the North Pole, all the elves, the reindeer, they'll scratch something in the dirt for you. And of course, Mrs. Claus, who wishes that she was here with me today, and myself. Merry Christmas, everybody!
Well, hello, everyone. Bing Crosby here, coming to you from heaven. Yes, that's right. I'm in heaven, in spite of what some of my children might think. And I'm up here enjoying a glass of Minute Maid orange juice. A delicious addition to any breakfast table. Now, I know what you're saying. You don't look a bit like Bing Crosby. Not with that beard and contemporary glasses. Well, up here in heaven, we can do whatever we want. And I like to stay contemporary. Call this my COVID beard. Yeah, saying I don't sound much like Bing Crosby either. In fact, you sound a little bit like a drunk Dean Martin. Well, just between you and me, I think old Dino was kind of borrowing from Der Bingle, don't you think? And a few others like Frank Sinatra and, oh yeah, even Elvis Presley, don't you think? A little bit of Der Bingle in them? Now, speaking of influence, I'd like to bring up a friend of mine who came up here a few years ago. I think he's got a little bit of my influence with him too. Please say hello to David Bowie. How are you, David?
I'm well. How are you, Der Bingle?
Well, it's good to see you. You know, we got together right before I died and we sang Little Drummer Boy.
Yes, we did.
It was a big hit. People really enjoyed it. We'd love to sing it now, but it's not public domain. And up here in heaven, we follow the rules. So we're going to sing a Christmas song, a holiday song that is public domain. I think you'll recognize it. You just join me. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem.
Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore.
Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Oh, you spied me. And you went up on the end there. That's what you young fellas can do there. Well, you know what, David? It's good to see you. Next time you come by, why don't you join me for a glass of Minute Maid orange juice?
Well, next time, how about we do Let's Dance?
I have no idea what that means. Happy holidays, everyone. Heavenly.
Merry Christmas, Iowa, from Napa, California, with the Laura Show family, and this is our backyard roller coaster.
That's it for the Lo-Fi Christmas Holiday Special. Thanks so much for watching. You know, Marquez, doing art in the pandemic has been a challenge. How has 2020 been for you? We're coming up on the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, of course it sucks. I haven't been able to do no shows, and I just put this album out. But at the same time, it's been cool because it's like it forced. I feel like my listeners like listened. You know what I'm saying? They had the time to actually consume and understand the messaging I was trying to get across. And so I don't know, I just feel like it made everybody, especially in my ecosystem, tighter and closer.
Wow. No, Marquez isn't only an entrepreneur, he's not only an artist, he's done something that I've always wanted to do, never could figure out how to do it. You got your own brand of whiskey, and you got a big announcement. So first of all, tell people what it's called.
Yeah, so I want to let everybody know. So Burn the Boats, limited edition straight raw whiskey. It's the follow-up to my first release. I'm excited to announce, man, because people have been asking. It's only been available in stores right before Christmas here, coming up right now. It'll be available for you to get under your Christmas tree, putting that stock in 45 states online.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I know how hard that is. A million years ago, I tried to do a vodka label. I'm like, there's no way to do it. Well, congrats how to do it. And by the way, it's delicious. It's fantastic. And this is called Burn the Boats. You can buy this in town now.
Yeah, you can get it here, Hy-Vee, Fairway, anywhere that's carrying it. If they don't carry it, just tell them to holler at me or holler at the ABD. They got it. We can get it to you. You know what I mean? So Burn the Boats. And be on the lookout for that new. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a little teaser. Silk Road Bourbon. I'm not gonna say a lot. Silk Road Bourbon.
You heard it here first. And if people, what's the website? How do they learn more?
They can go to ZayedRod.com. They can go to MediaFreshRecords.com. They can check us out on Instagram and Facebook, everywhere that you consume places and follow people and all that. You could I might set up a specific site just for this so you can get you know what I mean, special merch, because we got vinyl and all that dropping soon. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a dope 2021, dope Christmas too. So
Marquez is doing everything I dreamed about doing. So I'm in awe. Marquez is my hero. And once I was gonna do a toast on camera, but we're told the TV folks don't like that. So he and I are gonna have a toast after we wrap here. I just want to express a deep my best wishes for a new year for you folks. Any word to the people watching?
Just stay safe, stay away from each other, and because I want to do shows again. Stay away from each other, but love on each other, stay in contact, eat right. Yeah, have a happy time.
Folks, here's to a great new year. Thanks for watching.
The Dream Cube, a monolithic structure of pillows stretching 8 feet high, illustrating and creating conversation around the promise of our youth, including those without a safe space to call their own. Through the intersection of art and action, we imagine a world where all young people have a home, a place of safety and comfort to lay their head and to dream more dreams. Will you see them hiding in plain sight? In our schools, on our streets? These exceptional humans with goals and futures at their fingertips and art layered in their eyes. Will you hear what they have seen and listen to believe? Sometimes comfort is simply feather soft, and hope is a smile. But if you look away, how will they dream? How will they dream?